Right.
Um,
So all we can do is our best.
all we can do is our best. I
And
don't
it'll
know why I'm
work.
shaking it out. Shaking it out here. Okay, give me a second. And it might seem a little wonky. I'm just gonna kind of just go over Jess's lines. Just
Okay. All right. Cool.
give me a second. Friday, Helen comes home. Sorry.
Khalil, really try to get off the page.
Well,
Just
I
look at the
am, but it's
line
like, I know. It's like it says Friday Helen comes home from, and she said,
Hey,
his
you
way
know
of
what?
talking.
This is what I want to do. Take the lines and just throw them away. You know this story. You just make it up. All of us have heard it once, and I promise you, we could all tell the story. Helen came home. She said she wanted a divorce. I said, oh, you don't love me anymore? She goes, oh, I don't know if I ever had. And then the next thing you know, this guy, I know this monologue, and I haven't really heard it in over, 5 years.
Okay.
Just make up that shit. It doesn't matter if it's for this situation, I think it will free you up to just let go of the line.
Okay, I'll let go of the line.
Yeah. And just pick your eye line. Who are you going to be saying this to? Can you see Susan?
I can see you.
I see you. Okay. So yeah,
Okay.
she's your friend, and you just really want her to fix your fucking life and this woman who's making you miserable.
All right. So Friday, Helen comes home and she basically says, I don't want to be married to you anymore. Like it was just some institution, like, it's nothing personal. Well, just like something that she's been thinking about.
Okay.
So
I can see the lines in your glasses. Throw them away.
Oh! I don't know what to do.
Just make up a story.
I'm taking my glasses off. You can't see it now.
Oh, I will know though. You know I'll know.
I know you will. All right. So Friday, Helen comes home, and she basically says she doesn't want to be married anymore. Like just casual, like some institution, like matter of fact, in a casual way. And I'm calm, and I say, why don't you give it some thought and get back to me tomorrow? Okay. Next day, she comes back to me, and she says she's given it some thought, and she says, I want a trial separation.
I can see you looking at the line.
I know. I have to look down.
But it's much better, so that's good.
She just wants to try it. So, but then she says we can still date. Well, last time I checked, I didn't get married to continue to date.
Okay, I think you should be outraged by that. That's why you get married. You're tired of fucking dating. Outrage. Hysteria.
I mean, I got married so I could stop dating. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So I say, who's supposed to love?
No, go back to the.
Because I'm not like looking at the lines and I'm losing myself.
I know. That's why I told you to throw the lines away. But anyway.
Okay, so literally don't do the lines. I know the story. Just tell us.
Yes, just tell a story. You can butcher the hell out of it.
All right. Perfect.
All right. Mr. 0 could be Mr. 100. I don't care.
All right. Okay, that's openly. So Helen comes home Friday, and she basically says that she doesn't want to be married anymore. Like casual, like some institution, like, matter of fact. So I look at her and say in a casual way, maybe you should give it some thought and get back to me. So she comes back to me tomorrow during the day, and she basically says, I want to try a trial separation. But we can still date. And I'm looking at her like, I didn't get married to continue to date. I mean, and I look at her and I ask her, but don't you love me anymore? Well, she looks at me and she says, I I don't know if I ever loved you. And I think about it, and I ask her, so what are you going to do now? She says, well, I have a friend who's going to be overseas, and I'm going to sublet his place. And a doorbell rings in my head, and I think, his place? I said, how long have you known that you didn't want to be with me? And as I basically look outside and I see the whole, the movers and everything, and I see this guy who's got a shirt on that says Mr. Zero. I don't know what that even means, but she basically looks at me. She says, "Oh yeah, well, I planned for these movers a week ago." So I said, "So how long did you know that you didn't want to be with me?" She looked at me and she said, "Oh, it's been about a week." I said, "So you knew for a week that you didn't want to be with me and you didn't tell me?" She said, "Well, I didn't want to ruin your birthday." What do you mean you didn't want to ruin my birthday? See?
Oh, yay. Khalil, you did it.
I know.